Hi, everyone. So this week we've been learning about dinosaurs. And on Monday, we talked about the T Rex and the Brachiosaurus. But today I'm going to come back to these dinosaurs and I'm going to teach you a little bit more about them. So we know that the Tyrannosaurus Rex was famous because it had really tiny arms. But it's also something called a carnivore. Can everyone say carnivore? And that means that it ate meat. So put your hands on your head if you like to eat meat. You like to eat chicken or steak. Some of us like to eat meat, but not everybody likes to eat meat. But the T-Rex only ate meat. So that meant he was a hunter, and he hunted other animals and other dinosaurs. But our friend the Brachiosaurus, we know that he has a long neck. Why do you think he might have had a long neck? We said he's kind of like a giraffe. Why do you think giraffes have long necks? What do? What does their long neck help them with? It helps them eat leaves on trees. So, do you think the Brachiosaurus was a hunter like the T-Rex? Do you think he ate meat? If he's got a long neck like a giraffe, what do you think he eats? Trees. So, a Brachiosaurus is something called a herbivore. Can everyone say herbivore? And a herbivore is the opposite of a carnivore. So, a carnivore eats meat, but a herbivore eats plants. So our T-Rex is a carnivore and our Brachiosaurus is a herbivore. So those are tough words, but I wanted to introduce them to you. Maybe you could practice saying them with your families. So these are our friends that we learned about on Monday, but now we're going to learn about some different kinds of dinosaurs. Are you ready? This is a Stegosaurus. Can everyone say Stegosaurus? The Stegosaurus has plates on its back. You see those plates? What do you think they help them do? Take a guess. Talk about it with your families. Let's make a prediction. Do you think he looks scary? I think it's a little bit intimidating. If you saw that on the street, would you be afraid? I might be scared. He has all those spikes on his back. But he has a toothless beak. What else has a beak? Birds. So, he doesn't have any teeth. So do you think the Stegosaurus eats meat? No, he's a herbivore. So that means he eats plants. So he uses the spikes on his tail and the plates on his back for protection. So he's not a hunter, so he has to stay protected from the different dinosaurs who are hunters. So this is the Stegosaurus, and he's pretty cool. And this is my favorite dinosaur. This is the Triceratops. Can everyone say Triceratops? So the Triceratops is famous because he has horns on his head and a crown. It looks like a crown. So, what do you notice about his mouth? Does it look like the Stegosaurus's mouth? I think so. Does he have big, sharp teeth? So what do you think? Is he a meat eater? No, the Triceratops is also a herbivore. So he's my favorite dinosaur, and hopefully later we can look at some more pictures. Who's this? Do you know who this dinosaur is? What do you notice about him? He looks a little bit different than the other ones, right? What does he have that the rest of the dinosaurs don't? He has wings. This is the pterodactyl. Can everyone say pterodactyl? The pterodactyl was very special because he could fly. He was a little bit different than the rest of the dinosaurs. But the pterodactyl is a carnivore. So what does a carnivore do again? The carnivore eats meat. So let everybody say pterodactyl. And lastly, this is the Velociraptor. Can everyone say Velociraptor? Velociraptor was really, really tiny, but they were really, really fast. So the Velociraptor looks a little bit like our friend the T-Rex, right? Because his arms are up like this. His arms don't touch the floor. So he's a little bit like a T-Rex. So do we remember, does the T-Rex eat plants or did the T-Rex eat meat? We said the T-Rex was a hunter, right? So he's a carnivore. So do you think that the Velociraptor is also a carnivore? Look at his mouth. What do you notice on his mouth? I see lots of teeth. So yes, the Velociraptor was a carnivore. And this is a speedy, fast little carnivore. That's the Velociraptor. So I hope you liked learning about the different dinosaurs. And maybe I would love to hear all about your favorite dinosaur.